Hey guys, it's Sonia here. Welcome back to my channel. In a previous video we discussed what not to say to a couple waiting to conceive. So in this video we'll be discussing how to support a family member or a friend that is going through the trying to conceive stage or that is going through infertility. The first one, and I feel like which is the most important one, is if they don't share their struggles or their journey with you, please don't ask. Trying to conceive or infertility journey is such a personal and sensitive journey. It's such a private matter that if someone is not comfortable, sharing what they are going through with you or sharing their journey or the things they've done with you, then you shouldn't ask them. It's not left for you to start asking them, okay, when are you having children? Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you gone to the hospital? No. They've not shared their struggles with you. That means they don't want to share their struggles with you. You asking them wouldn't change anything. It will just aggravate the matter for them. Please don't ask them until they are ready and willing to share. That's the only time they can share it with you. You asking them is putting them on a spot, and they might end up telling you just because you asked them, just so that it will not bring problems. The next one is when they eventually decide to share their struggle with you, please just listen to them. Just sit down and listen. It's not a time for you to start providing solutions. Sometimes they just want someone to vent to. They just want an avenue to vent. So just stay and listen. It's not a time to start telling them that you know someone that went through worse situation than them, and then now the person is living a perfect life. No. That they're sharing their struggles with you, you just have to just sit quiet and listen. Let that person say everything they have in mind. If they want to cry, allow them cry. Don't just start trying to come up with solutions or trying to tell them how it's not the worst thing that is happening to them, or how others have gone through worse scenarios and they are doing okay, or how you yourself you're going through something that is worse than what they are going through. That's not the time to start bringing all those things up. Sit down and listen to them. Just allow them talk. Unless they ask you for solution or unless they ask you for advice, don't give them any advice. Allow them to vent. They are looking for someone to vent to, and they feel so comfortable venting to you. So please just allow them to do the talking. Unless they ask for your opinion or for your advice, please don't try to start coming up with advice or start telling them how the people that know someone went through worse situation and the person now have 10 children. That's not the time to start saying all those things. So know when to talk and when to close your mouth. The next one is, unless they ask you for advice, it's not in your place to start telling them to change their diet or to change their lifestyle or to start exercising or to start doing this or to start doing that. Or unless they ask you for it, it's not in your place to tell them. Because whoever that is going through infertility journey, they're already working with a doctor, and the doctor is already aware of their lifestyle, the kind of food they eat and all that. So it's not in your place to start telling them, okay, stop eating this one, stop eating that one, you have to sleep like this or sleep like that, or you need to start jogging every morning, or all those kind of things. No, you're not a professional, you're not a doctor. Unless you're their doctor, unless they ask you for a specific advice, when they come to you with their struggle, it's not a time to start giving them a bunch of advice that you yourself, you're not even sure if it works or not. You just know that you read it somewhere or you heard it somewhere. Okay, it's not a way to help them unless they asked for that advice. Just be there for them. They just need you to be there for them, be there present for them. The next one is, if you're not sure of how to help them, you can just ask. Okay, just ask them, is there anything I can do to help? That will go a long way. If they need help from you, if they need you to help them with something, they will tell you. So instead of trying to do things your way, it's better to ask them, what can you do to help them? That way they'll use their mouth and tell you, okay, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. It's easier that way. It's easier for you, it's easier for them that are receiving the help from you, because you might go out of your way to help them, but to them, you're not helping them, you're being a burden to them. That's why it's very important to ask them, how can I help you? Is there any way I can help? how will I help in this situation? All those kind of things is better than you going out of your way to help. Meanwhile, they don't need that particular thing that you're helping them with. The next one is always remember them in your prayers. Okay, prayer is a very important part of everyone's journey. Always remember them in your prayer. Whenever you're praying, just always remember to tell God, bless these people with children, and pray for them. Prayer goes a long way too, and intercessory prayers go a long way too. So just always remember them in your prayers. The last but not the least on my list is always check up on them, but not obsessively. Always check up on them, but not obsessively. Let it not be that anytime you want to check up on them, like anytime you're checking up on them, you ask them, has it entered, or has anything happened, or is there any positive news? No. When you want to check up on them, just you can ask them every other thing aside the fact that has anything entered, or are they pregnant yet? Because if you continue like that, anytime their phone rings and they see your name come up, the first place their mind will go to is, this person is going to ask me, has anything entered? So someone like me, I'll just avoid your calls. I'll start avoiding your calls because I don't want that kind of stress in my life. So if you're checking up on them, check up on them like a normal human being. You guys can talk, like there are 1,000,001 things you can talk about aside you asking them, is there any positive news? Best believe that if there's a positive news and they are willing to share, they're going to call you themselves, and share it with you. But since they did not call you to share any good news with you, any positive news with you, it's not every time you call them to ask them how they are doing, you ask them, has anything entered? So checking up on them is good, but not obsessively. And anytime you're checking up on them, don't try to start asking them, has anything entered, or is there any positive news? Because if they are carrying you along their journey, once there is good news, best believe they'll call you themselves, to let you know that something has happened for them. So guys, that's all for this video. Let's discuss more in the comment section. What other ways do you feel that can help people going through infertility journey or trying to conceive journey? Let's know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe, like, give this video a thumbs up, also share so that more people will know about topics like this, because a whole lot of people don't even know that the things they say to couples that are trying to conceive are wrong. A whole lot of people don't know, so we need to create more awareness about things like this. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.